Microphone. Microphone. Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus, world's greatest economist. Ricola. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Viet Tom. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? All right. Ding ding. I think the stock market's up.
Ding 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 ding.
It's hard to be motivated right now, huh? I got an interesting chart that basically tells us we got a long time to wait. Bad news? No bull run anytime soon. Good news? More time to buy, more time to accumulate. Use this time to accumulate. That's what I'm doing. I'm just kind of, you know, I'm looking for the good old days again. We got a few people down south. Ricky, Jason. Hopefully you're doing good. I think Ricky's down south. I didn't even know Hurricane Hillary was hitting. Hurricanes don't hit California normally. I don't think. But I just assumed that was something going on the East Coast. And then yesterday I saw a tweet like, "Oh, 43 million people at risk, California hurricane." And I'm like, what? I mean, the weather was been a little nasty, but yeah, I talked to my boy down south. Apparently, there's a lot of rain. The media had us basically bracing for massive hurricane, just gonna wipe us out. Hearts in the house. I have no freaking idea. It's just a couple. I have no idea if it's Ricky or Kurt. It's probably Kurt. Ricky doesn't get here this early. Kurt in the house. How you doing, brother? All right. Popping them hard now. Just talking about hurricane. Curious. Hopefully, Jason. I mean, hopefully they even have internet. But Jason, I think Ricky's down south. I'm surprised you're giving me hearts with today's title. Jason in the house. We had worse with those atmospheric rivers. So it's just a lot of rain. Get off the Cardano FUD, drink more. Dude, I used DeFi last night and I was ready to smash my keyboard. Yeah, my boy said it was raining like crazy, but I was looking at Twitter yesterday and they were basically acting like I'm at risk, right? I'm in the Central Valley. It's like my house might get blown away. Like the media is just out of freaking control right now. So tasty. I did see some like Baja got pretty destroyed. I mean, obviously some people ain't doing so hot, and global warming's fake. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure this has nothing to do with our planet's temperature changing. And I'm sure our planet's temperature changing is normal, right? It's just normal. I mean, it is normal, but I think we're definitely helping it edge along. Can't we all get along? Like it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's a little bit of the planet, goes through changes, but we can modify and or what am I trying to say? Like we can be, look, dude, that's you know what? All right, whatever. I'm not gonna go on one of those rampages. I got a bunch of Kool-Aid sipping anti global warming's fake nonsense believing mofos in my chat. All right, ding ding, a ding a ding ding, a ding ding, a ding a ding ding, a ding ding, a ding a ding ding. Went for a walk this morning. I'm tired, man. How far? It wasn't a lot. I haven't done a blood pressure check this morning. I feel okay. My sleep kind of sucked. So I've already got 2,500 steps in. I mean, a little light. Usually I'd like to try and get 4,000, but tired. What can I tell you? How many steps have you got in? 5? Don't judge me. Probably haven't got your lazy ass out of bed yet. You're just sitting here watching my stream on your iPhone. I know Kurt's got some steps in. You were trying to propagate the nonsense hysteria scam without saying it directly. Yeah, apparently a big ass river. So Jason says Palm Springs getting it in the pooper. For those in the know, they'll get that joke a lot better. I mean, they basically. I look. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but they basically call it Gay Springs at this point. All right. I mean, I'm not making light of the situation. It looks like a pretty ugly thing headed towards Palm Springs, what I saw. So please don't cancel me, okay? The problem is I've been watching a lot of Mark Norman lately. If you've never seen him, he's so freaking funny, dude. He might be my favorite comedian right now, but he pushes jokes to the limit. He's got a special on Netflix. It's really good. I've been watching a lot. He has got another one that he full like on YouTube, and then there's a lot of stuff on YouTube plus this podcast. If you're into comedy, I definitely recommend you check him out. All right. I see a minor green. Was green, now flat. E-mini S&P up 20. NASDAQ up 117. Silver up 53 cents. Crude oil, who cares? Who cares? Volatility up 47 cents. Jason's volatility long's been crushing it. But the carrying costs, he's probably broke even at this point. Bonds, let me tell you, boys and girls, a rate hike, a BIA coming. Bonds at 118, down over a full point, 1 point and 2 ticks. That is ugly. All right, Coinbase, $72. That's not making the ladies holler. And Tesla, my Tesla, up $7. That makes the ladies holler a little, but man, it was at like 215. Holy shnikes. Jason was at the mall yesterday and they were shutting down stores early, expecting mass flooding. Man, I tell you what, it's either mass flooding or mass shootings. Why even go out? I'm surprised there's even, like, most malls are out of business now, aren't they? All right, that's my time. You've been great. I mean, you want to go talk about crypto? I guess. Ain't going on over there either. We'll talk about Cardano for sure. I'm not joking. Oh, we can talk a little bit about friend.tech if you want to check it out. This is a bit degen-y, but I think it's pretty cool and it has a lot of potential. I don't freaking know. But it's iPhone only right now. They did get an investor paradigm. I don't know if they're big or not, but anyway, I got 3 friend codes if you want to use them. You guys don't want to use them, that's fine. I'll just throw them out on Twitter or something. But you have to go to friend.tech and you do this weird thing of adding the thing to your homepage so that, they're bypassing the App Store. And it's kind of like Twitter combined with, no, it's more like Telegram. You got to be careful, but the account's tied to your Twitter account. So I have an account. It's No Sure Thomas. But basically, you buy shares in influencers you like, and then you can join their chat, right? But the cool part is, the few really cool parts of it is it's super early, and I think this can blow up. So I threw like, I don't know, 0.3 ETH over there just to play around. But you buy shares in people, and those shares can go up or down. So if you find people like right when they get on, before they blow up, it's like easy 2 or 3x's potentially. I just invested in Taiki Meta. I don't know. You know who that guy is. He's the yield farmer. So it's early. I'm down a little money. His shares are down. So anyway, I'm playing around with it. If you want to play around with it, go for it. It is super degenny, but has a lot of potential. Malez in the house. How you doing, brother? Yeah, you can buy a share in me, but they're a little bit inflated right now. But it'll get you in the chat. I mean, when I say a little bit inflated, I bought 5 shares in myself. And yeah, I think you have to have a Twitter account, bro. So I don't know if you created a new Twitter. Did you get yours unbanned yet, or did you create a new one? I think it'll cost like $15 to buy a share in me, and then we can chat together, and you can be in my chat. Okay. You submit an appeal every day, bro. I just create a new one. I mean? It's not the end of the world. Get a really cool name like Howitzer. Howitzer. I'm trying to think of how you can combine howitzer and stabitzer. Stabitzer, the Stabitzer, yeah, I don't know. Tom doing stocks, but backs on himself. He's yeah. No, I mean, I spent like $20. It's probably a huge waste of money, but maybe I blow up someday. Maybe my YouTube blows up someday. Friendtech blows up someday. It's the principle of the matter. Have they even replied to you? Ugh. All right, Bitcoin 26,000. Actually, let's look at the charts. The S&P came down to this fibby. It's a long-term fibby. I'm the only person on the planet that looks at, I think, these long-term fibbies. That goes way back to the previous all-time high. And it came way down below the 20 and the 50, and it is bouncing back. But I mean, if you're looking at technical analysis, I can give you arguments. I can give you arguments for bullish or bearish. Same with the Nasdaq. I could sit here and tell you this is bullish. I tell you it's bearish. What I can tell you, but I won't have any confidence in it. What I can tell you in with 100% confidence, no one knows. It's all guesses. Look, it's the biggest scam on the planet. You only have to be. You can get a bunch of people to follow you, and that's the biggest Ponzi game on the planet. It's just like gambling, dude. We used to call in. We'd bet on football games, and we'd call in, and we would like pull our money together, and you'd call these people, and they would be like, "Oh, we got locks for only like $200." So we would call in, and we get these locks. And they were it's just a numbers game. They're going to be right 50% of the time, and 50 of those percent people are going to be happy. And the other 50%, you just tell them, oh, well, you make up excuses and you're such a degen that the worst of the degens keep paying until they're, you're completely out of money. So the stock market's the same thing. If you're sitting there trying to trade in and out, like short term, even up to some swing trading, most of you are going to get wrecked. Swing trading, like I said, I would be more bearish right now than bullish, but the easiest way to trade the stock market is just buy. Buy when it's cheap. Buy when it's cheap. And I mean, arguably, is it cheap right now? Yeah, not really, I guess. I don't know. But, you had an opportunity. It was definitely cheap down here. When it's oversold, buy and then just hold it. Long term, 5 years, 10 years. If you believe in the U.S. economy, which is harder to do right now, that's why I've moved on to crypto. Happy trails. That's why my investment of choice is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and currently Cardano. But I don't know. I don't know how long Cardano's good for another bull run. I'll give it that. But I got my eye on you, Cardano. The title. I used Cardano this weekend and it was awful. AWFUL awful. It's got one of the worst. I mean, I should have tweeted this out, but it doesn't matter. It's got one of the worst user experiences in crypto, if not the worst. If not, they might be number one at something, the worst user experience in crypto. And it isn't getting any better. I use Indigo and Liquid and MinSwap and Wing Riders. And it was failed transactions, taken forever. It took me an hour to remove my Indigo liquidity from Wing Riders, MinSwap, and put it into Liquid. So removing from 3 liquidity pools, adding ADA here, borrowing the JED, supplying to JED, borrowing IUSD, and it took me an hour to do all that. And 5,000 ledger clicks. I'm not exaggerating. You know what? Harmony One, I could have done all that in 5 minutes and bitched about it. I ain't to break it to you. That's not acceptable. Lots of promises down the road that's going to fix all this, but I've been hearing that since 2020, 2021. I mean, some of that's my fault for some not understanding what they were communicating. I mean, I'm guilty of thinking once smart contracts came, it was just going to be roses over here. But we're in the next bull run, and you know, I need to see the rubber start hitting the road. So I mean, that's my experience, and you know what? There's a lot of Kool-Aid sippers on Cardano that'll tell you this, and that. I mean, the U.S. dollar is worthless at poll time. Would you? This is Solana versus Cardano. Would you rather have a very slow blockchain, but up 100%, a very fast blockchain, but up, but is only up 99% of the time? Oh. I know Kurt. But Kurt doesn't really use the ecosystem. I mean, a little bit. Tom, if you got 500K every day since the Great Pyramids were built, would you have as much money as the U.S. took out on debt since June? If you took out 500K every day since the Great, you would. Oh, you're saying you wouldn't have as much debt. So 500K every day is 180. We'll just say 200 million a year. We'll round up. 2,000 times 2 million is 4 trillion, right? I don't know in the Great Pyramids. I mean, it's probably more like 4,000. 4,000. We'll just say 4,000 times 200 million is 200. What is 4? Hey Google. What is 4,000 times 200 million?
The answer is 800 billion.
800 billion? Is my math right? When were the Great Pyramids built? When were the way to get me off the rails, Kurt? 2550. So we're gonna say we'll say 4,500, 4,600 years. 500K every day. You guys want to know how to configure a 2850 Cisco? Oh no, I let my passwords out. That's fine. They're encrypted. They took out, yeah, all right, so they took out 1 trillion since June. Oh, wow. All right, so 365 times 0.5 equals 182. We'll just say 183 million. 183, 123 times 4,500. We'll say 600. 841 billion, 800 million. That's a interesting but dumb stat. It's just data, as Invest Answers would say. That was cool, bro. All right. What else? So I did, like I said, I'm done with Indigo for now. Meaning I'm done with the LP farms, but I still have my Indigo moon bag, as Velez would say. And I'm staking it till we make it. I have 1,253 Indy staked. I'm earning ADA. And I'm earning Indy. I got seven more Indy waiting for me. What's Indy doing? It was up a little this weekend. Get me a little motion. Get me a little motion in the ocean. Without the lotion. Back down to a little bit below 9. LinFi still not making any sense. Meld, a lot of people crapping on Meld this weekend. There's a lot of there's a lot of people on Cardano doing hit pieces on Meld. I personally think these people are just LinFi community. I'm beginning to think LinFi is a very toxic community. They'll just promote their own projects. Now look at the you and CryptoVisor can go blow each other with your debt clock. And tell me how much the value of the US dollar has. There's strong-arm countries into using an exchange for the petrodollar since no longer back gold. Tell me BRICS isn't going to F. I don't know. You look at countries by GDP, BRICS probably will brick us. Countries by GDP, you know me. I mean, this is another reason I'm buying Bitcoin. United States, 25 trillion. We're a quarter of the world's GDP. China's right there at 17.8. We got Japan on our side, so we're at 30. Germany on our side, 34. Oh, India. So they're at 21. United Kingdom. Where were we? Yeah, we're looking pretty good still, bro. I mean, that's 25 and a half. 20, we'll say 30, 34, 37, 40, 41, 43, 44, 45, 46, 48. We're like 50 trillion right there. So China's 18, 18 and 22. I mean, we're still crushing them, bro. Are they going to cut into our piece of the pie? Yeah, maybe. Is China going to overtake the United States? You know what? Probably not. Maybe, probably not. Not anytime soon. The big bad China, the big bad ugly China. Yeah, I'm not that worried about it. GDP, oh, of course, GDP is a terrible metric. How dare I? How dare I? What metric do you want me to go with, bro? Huh? All right, Bitcoin dominance at 49. Benjamin Cohen hasn't been crowing about that, but he won't shut up about the altcoin reckoning. Let's check out BTC ADA. Guess I should go ADA BTC. We're at 10, 1,000 Satoshis. 1,000 sats. We're going up, Benjamin. We were going down. We got all the way down to 900. You said we're going to 400. Maybe. Total crypto market cap down to 1.03. About to lose $1 trillion. Probably will lose $1 trillion. Bitcoin 26,000. Oh, someone wants to use a fast but only up. You know what? Honestly, I would rather Cardano be fast and have a few hiccups here and there, if I'm being honest. It's a terrible metric for the value of the currency. I don't know that I agree with you on that. People aren't gonna dump a currency if they're producing. If you know what I'm saying. That typically isn't how that works. Wrong time. Ethereum 1671. Arbitrum a buck. Cardano 26 cents. 26.6 or 0.266. I'm kind of itching to buy some crypto, but not really. I bought a kitchen sink this weekend. It didn't cost me anything because I used my Amazon points. I bought the weight bench, but I haven't bought the weights yet. The weight bench was only like $300. Paid off all my credit cards. Oh, I gotta pay. I haven't paid off my hospital bill yet, but that's only $400. And I need to get the NFL package. Ooh, I got $400 and some in my savings, so that'll pay for the NFL. I'm just counting my pennies. Did you get a farmer's sink? What the hell's a farmer's sink, bro? No, I got one of those goofy. I got the faucet. I didn't get the sink. Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? How's the weather treating you? What's so special about a farmer's sink? This looks kind of cool, though. Larger. Eh. No metal diver. No metal diver. Yeah, whatever. Why is there a diver? Single bowl. Is this everyone seems to be getting these now? Because you put soap. You know why there's a metal diver is because you put the soapy water in one and then you rinse it in the other, right? Isn't that the logic? But now that everyone has or should have a dishwasher. A dishwasher. Yeah, I didn't get a new sink, bro. I got like one of those old ass cast iron, white, what porcelain, whatever. Gives it character. I got a new faucet, is what I should say. Amazon, get it on. You love your dishwasher? Yeah, I love. I got a nice dishwasher too. This is the sink I ordered. Um, I thought I got. Oh yeah, I got the spot resistant stainless, I guess. The facet. Get quotes for a new air 12K. What size? How many CFMs or CF is it? What is that installed? 3 ton. I can't remember what size mine was. Mine cost 4,500 installed 14 years ago. Man, that sucks, bro. $12K is a lot of cheddar. Yeah, prices are outrageous. Unfortunately, air is like one of the. I mean, you barely even need air down there, don't you? Like you couldn't. You would have to have air up here, but down there, you can probably get away with like one of those swamp coolers or something. Actually, I don't know if swamp coolers work down in LA. Maybe. They got some interesting. Go watch 2-Bit Da Vinci or whatever. It's muggy without an air conditioner. I said you don't need an air I'm saying you don't need an air conditioner, Kurt. Like, why are you just attacking me? Like attacking me just to attack me? Did I stop at air and then you're just attacking me to attack me? You're just having fun. Yeah, I know you're just having fun, but that was stupid, stupid fun. Trying to get you on the go. I think I'm pretty somber this morning. I don't know if you can get me riled up. I don't know if that was a very smart thing to say. You're a dummy. Yeah, you are a dummy. Anyway, I got about 35,000 ADA tied up in liquid finance right now. If you want to know what I'm up to. That's where most of my DeFi is right now. I have about 6,000 ADA, I believe, in Spectrum Finance. So I have about 41,000 ADA in Cardano DeFi. As much as a miserable experience as it is, I think there's a lot of opportunity over there, and I'm hoping they can get their crap together. That's my time. You've been great. Yes, I'm farming liquid. Supply ADA. So I supplied 5,300 in ADA and I borrowed 2,000 JED. I pay 4.85% on that DGED. I supply the DGED and now I'm getting paid 37%. I borrow against the DGED. I borrow 1,000 IUSD versus that. I could borrow more, but I got my health. I don't want to get out of control with my health factors. So I borrow 50% of the JED and IUSD, and then I supply that, and I get another 37%, plus the 2%, 3%, 3%, and 8 I'm earning. So it's a great yield farm. how the indie stability pools are supposed to work. My understanding is that you provide the LP and they just do whatever, and anyone gets liquidated, you get a share. Oh, are you talking about? Yeah. I mean, why do I need to explain something to you? You already understand. People, you supply ETH or you supply IUSD and you supply BTC. And I'm about 99% sure, but people that provide oh no, people that do, yeah, it's people that borrow against this. These are the people that borrow, provide, wait, do I have, man, I have 12,000 ADA. Holy shit. I have another 12,000 ADA. Man, I got more ADA than I thought. I'm pushing a 3x on ADA. I need to keep buying. A three times. I'm pushing up there towards 3 times the amount of ADA I had in the last bull run. This has $2,000 debt on it though. No big deal. 12,000 ADA is about $4,000. So that's another 2,000 in ADA right there. I just gotta pay that debt off. But you can supply your ADA and then borrow either IUSD, Bitcoin, or Ethereum versus it. If you get liquidated, that ADA goes into the pool and then you get paid a certain percentage. That's why we got a lot when there was that big reckoning a few months ago. I got ADA coming out my ass. I wouldn't go that far, but look, dude, I practice what I preach. I've been accumulating 500 there, 1,000 there, another 500 here. It adds up, bro. Plus I'm yield farming and turning that into ADA. So I ain't no dummy. I watched that Drake on Digital video last night. Man, that was brutal. That guy was out of control, and then he had to rub salt in the wounds and bring up DeFi Kingdoms. But yeah, that guy was that guy's a degen and a half. It was a good video to watch, though. I made some of the mistakes he made. You made some of the mistakes he made, and I'm not making those mistakes this time. I'll tell you right now. It even makes me nervous to have, I don't know, 40, 50,000 ADA into DeFi right now. I don't, that's very risky stuff. Any day now, Indigo or Liquid could get hacked and it's gone. You didn't get a lot. Yeah, I remember getting a decent amount. I think it liquidated some of your staked amount to buy ADA. He's in the Thor chain. Look at what value, bro? Look at your value. Well, look at my what value. I don't have anything in the stability pool right now. The only thing I have is Indie staked, and I forgot I had a CDP. You put, what do you mean you can't put IUSD in a stability pool. You can only put Cardano. Oh, you put IUSD here and it's only worth 1,200? No, that doesn't seem right. I would ask Indigo, you have your transaction history or whatever. Does this show you that? Your IUSD doesn't go down in value. Unless you bought it when it was depegged or something. but it should be the same. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Well, that is how it works. I don't understand why your IUSD only be worth 1,200 right now. You might have bought IUSD when it was worth like $1.08 or something. Because I remember maybe it was the JED that was depegged like that though. Still, that's like 20% or something. Doesn't sound right. Maybe you're confused. Maybe your eyesight's bad and the 12 look like the 2 look like a 5 and the 12 look like a 15. The 1500 look like, or the 1200 look like a 1500. They don't take money. It should be the same. I believe. I can be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. All right, Solana, 21 bucks. I'm definitely not, because I track everything meticulously in an Excel spreadsheet. Yeah, I do too. I track everything meticulously. Obviously, that's not the case when I don't even remember I had a freaking. I was reminded that I even had 12,000 ADA over here in a freaking. How do I even pay that off? I mean, talk about your first world problems. I use that to buy more Cardano, if I remember correctly. I don't freaking remember. They don't take money per se, but they convert the IS2 to give it to. No. That's not how it works. You get ADA when people get liquidated. Ooh. I like the dark. That's kind of cool. Indigo Docs. Hey, blah, 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 blah. Liquidations. Freeze the CDP. Liquidate. Why should I liquidate? Let's see. Is there any fee? Yes, there's a 5 ADA fee when depositing. There's a 2% rewards a user is owed, which corresponds to the collateral seized. This fee will be distributed to any stakers as a. Oh, see, there's a utility on Indy. So I'm earning a 2% fee on liquidations. Why do my I assets here we go. You're right, Kurt. Dun 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 dun. Apparently you're not very good at reading the docs. Yeah, that's what I'm for. I'm your little doc bitch. A lower ISF balance indicates that liquidations occurred and that a portion of your I assets deposited was burned. In exchange, you will receive a prorated share of the liquidated seed. I don't even know why you would be in a stability pool at this point. Why be in a stability pool? Yeah, I don't know. And you pay me in hot alpha? I guess. You pay in hearts? That's right. You never read the docs? I do and I don't. Like, I don't spend you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the hearts. The hearts. Yeah, I don't even know why you'd be in a stability pool. I think it pays really good interest. That's why. Oh, you earn Indy, right? You earn a shitload of Indy. That's why. You earn 53%, and then you earn ADA. Yeah, I beat you to it, bitch. AKS a great protocol, and that I just found another utility for Indy. I earn ADA and Indy when you bitches get liquidated. So get liquidate up. And I'm hoping this project 50x's in the bull market. This and Liquid, I think, are capable of 20 to 50x's. Oh, here comes Moonboy Tom. Moonboy Tom. Okay, how do I come up with those crazy Moonboy numbers? Easy. Indigo's worth 15 million market cap. Liquid, I believe, the best lending platform on Cardano. So I want them to add more. I'd like to see Indy add more synthetic assets. I'd like to see Indy add more thing like with the coin or with the bridging everyone won chain tonight. Testnet, they bridged ETH over, coming soon. I'd like to see Bitcoin, wrap Bitcoin. I need a BTC maybe. I understand why they're not doing IBTC, but add Bitcoin and Ethereum as collateral. But Indigo is 15 million, and Liquid, it's like the second or third highest TVL on Cardano going up, is only worth $7 million, guys. Why do you think I plowed so much money into Liquid right now to farm Liquid? You're telling me this can't be a 200 million to $1 billion project in the bull market? That's a lot of cheddar. Same with Indigo. 2, 3, 4, 500 million to a billion to 2 billion. If the Cardano ecosystem and DeFi gets into the billions, which is possible. I mean, all the good and the bad's coming with the bridge. CryptoVisor, and been talking about interoperability. You know what the most annoying thing CryptoVisor does? Billion with the B. But bridges are good and bad. I still got PTSD with bridges. But Harmony One was its own. It had its own bridge, unlike this. Everyone Wan Chang tonight. If that bridge gets hacked, it's only going to affect its wrapped assets. It's not going to depeg Cardano. That being said, it's not going to be good. You hate his nonsense with that interoperability and yeah, you know why? Because his little bitch ass doesn't do any DeFi. He doesn't use it. And he always talks about how he's an analyst. You're not an analyst. Oh, and then he said the bottom. He would spout. I called the top to the day, and then he said the bottom was in, but now he's acting like the bottom's not in. Yeah, he does. I mean, of course he doesn't care about ADA. I mean, he does and he doesn't. All he cares about is getting clicks, getting YouTube views. I mean, I have a hard time listening to him now, but he says a lot of the same stuff over and over. But if you want like news, if you want headlines, if you want clickbaity headlines, and then his take on it, he might be your cup of tea. I mean, I'm not hating. Go watch him if you enjoy him. I don't. I still watch him from time to time. Don't get me wrong. He's good for putting me to sleep. And every now and then I do, I'll see, oh, what's he got to say about Cardano right now? I've been so disinterested in, like, I barely even watch Invest Answers anymore. I've been listening to like a lot of Andrew Huberman and a lot of, I don't know, a lot of Your Mom's House and just various podcasts. All right, 7:19 a.m. It's Monday. It's a magnificent, marvelous Miss Maisel Monday. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let's look at this thing on Twitter. It's depressing. Here's the guy if you don't know him. He kind of looks like the dude from, what's that? Go to Harold and Kumar. He looks like Kumar, right? He's a good YouTuber. I watch his videos, although they can be pretty dry. As BNB goes, so this Mike guy, he's just convinced Binance is a scam. All right, the chart I want to look at is this guy. We got a couple of them here. The November 28th cycles theory. Let's see what this guy had to say. Bitcoin takes a drop, but the November 28th cycles theory remains completely unfazed and just keeps on chugging. The end of the green year hasn't been very bullish in the past, but let's remember what green year is all about. It's all about accumulating. I feel like someone's been telling you non-financial advicey to accumulate right now. Here's a recap, blah, blah, blah. Theory begins on the day of the first halving, November 28, 2012. Oh, I didn't actually read all this before. I just looked at the chart and thought I understood it. Cycles form between the dates of November 28th and other valuable pieces of information. Tops come plus or minus 21 days from November 28th. Ooh. Tops come plus or minus 21 days from November 28th, end of the year, red dot. So December 17th, 2017 was a top. That was in plus or minus 21 days. And I think the last one was November 10th. So that's 21 days. I don't remember the ones before that. Red, orange. All right, so red year, new all-time highs are made in the year cycle. Tops form at the end of the year. Orange, bear market. Green, accumulation. Blue, preparation. This is awesome. I'm going to bookmark this. I'm the 644th person to do it. So green year is accumulation. The price moves towards the median price half of the previous. So we've done that already and we're near it right now. So we're in a green year. The green year, and we're pushing towards the blue, which is next year, and then 2025 November. So basically, this is amazing. And I do think this will play out. And this shows it right here. So in November of 2025 is when we back the flotilla up to the docks and unload. This is my Bible right here. We sell November 23. Can you put this in Discord? What am I? Bitch. You don't have a Twitter to watch it or look at it. This is amazing. This is my Bible. Yeah. We're selling November 2025, and so unfortunately we got to wait till 2025 to start really enjoying it. Which is about right. 2021 was the good stuff. So we're going to have to wait till 2025, which sucks. About another 18 months, but plenty of time to accumulate. And it'll start rising up. There you go. Work hard, exercise hard, and accumulate. That's why. Oh, I mean, you want this chart? You want me to like copy and paste everything? Is that what you're saying? I don't know how. I can do this. All right, so we're gonna go like this. Pin message. I got you covered, Kurt. Do I got you covered? Ah, you brought the hearts out. God, gosh darn right, you better bring the freaking hearts out, bitch. It's actually a good idea to pin this in the Discord so that we can easily reference it. Well, I haven't checked it yet. I'm feeling pretty good. So we're getting ready to hit the preparation year. What do they say about preparation? Price establishes time around the medium. This one could be a lot bigger too because of the ETF. It could get approved at the beginning of 2024. So I think the median, I think Bitcoin could go to, well, I think Bitcoin will reach its previous all-time high in it'll get back to 70,000 in 2024, which is great, right? I mean, a 70,000 Bitcoin and a $3 Cardano before the bull run starts would be amazing. I think we're good buying at these prices. Some are saying BTC may reach a new up. I don't think so. Some are saying it. I don't think so, just because the only way it could potentially happen is because they have to. You know what else I need to put in the Discord is this. And this is great stuff. Did I heart this? Because this deserves a heart. Oh, come on. Am I even alive? Am I even alive? The dystolic's a little high, but, you know, not bad. All right. Alrighty. We need to put this in the Discord too. A little fuzzy, but is there a link to that? He kind of did a crappy job of this. I wish I knew where this was so I could just, oh, from Bloomberg. Man, this is causing. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. But I know, I want to. All right, everyone. Let's see what's going on Twitter. Sipping on app. You heard me. I called it Twitter. Sipping, because I can't say sipping on some X. Oh, I get so sad when my pre-energy drink runs out. All right. Ready to run a marathon? Yeah. No. There's there's a great storyline. So there's a great storyline on Your Mom's House. That's with Tom Segura and his wife, who's a comedian. It's a great, and Burt Kreischer and all them. But anyway, one of the guys on his staff, like his main producer or whatever, I don't know he sits back in the booth. He's a big, fat, out of shape person, and they're motivating him to run the New York City Marathon, which is in November. So I don't know. They're paying for like him to get in shape, and he's dieting it, and he has to do it in like 5 hours or something like that. Anyway, they're still working on it, but it's a great storyline. All right. Good morning, peeps. What is the associated risk with Dex apps that scares you the most? I mean, this isn't even. Well, this is the dumbest question you can ask because there's only one answer, and that's smart contract. If you're worried about impermanent loss, you're a moron. Number 2 is impermanent loss. That means you don't know what DeFi is. That means you don't understand impermanent loss. Impermanent loss, it's permanent loss you need to worry about, bitch. Not impermanent loss. All right, whatever. Slippage, front running, Just bought more Ergo at $1.12. How, bro? I haven't. Bear case. Oh my goodness, this guy's a moon boy. His bear case for Ergo is $50 a coin. He didn't even know what Ergo was 2 months ago, and he's calling $50 bear case $100 bull case. This guy's out of his freaking mind. People that listen to this idiot. I mean, this guy is an idiot that's probably going to be super rich. I don't even know where he gets. He must be making a lot of money off like endorsements and paid promotions. This is the Dogecoin millionaire, right? All his money was in Doge. And now he owns more Doge and like 500,000 Cardano. Like, where's he getting all this money, right? And he's buying a shitload of Ergo. Because the guy's making money off Twitter, getting you guys to believe dumb shit like Ergo can go to $50 in a bear market in a bear case scenario. What's a real-time estimate of actual crypto users? I look at wallet stats. It's off by a magnitude of 1. All right. BTC successfully minted on Cardano. Wasn't this from like, did you just keep repeating this message? Didn't we look at this on Friday? 12 Bitcoin have been minted. It's not a lot. But is that on DeFi Llama? Speaking of DeFi Llama, Base. Friend.tech is on Base, by the way, but Base is going to take out Cardano for sure. Base will probably surpass Cardano. It's a lot of like the stuff going on over here doesn't really excite me. It's very degen-y. I'm going to let it work itself out. There's no projects over here that are like, on Arbitrum you have GMX. That's exciting. Over here, this base swap, and I didn't even look at swap base, but this base swap looks like a freaking cookie cutter clone. Throw up as fast as you can to make money. Garbage. Oh, actually, they've improved their website. Maybe it's when I get here. Looks like, okay, when you put, yeah, look how lame this looks. Like this looked like some garbage on like Binance when shit farms rug pull farms would get thrown up really quick. This is very, very ugly looking. Like, you can earn 678 APR. No, thank you. 1500 APR. No, I'm not getting into this. No, thank you. I'm good with making 10, 20, 30% and knowing there's less likely to be a rug pull. I'm not saying this is a rug pull, but no, thank you. And then base swap. Isn't this what we already looked at? Swap base. We got base swap and swap base. The originality here. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me with this? This retro theme meme was kind of cool. The last DeFi yield farming summer. This looks like a kind of a clone of like maybe Sushi Swap or something. DAI USDC, you can earn 20%. I want to see TVL. Like, it doesn't even really say. Staking, what's this? Lock base? How do you lock base? I didn't even know. Oh, perpetuals. Here we go. Now I'm a little excited. 118 users. Trade. All about that base. About that base. Launch app. Let's see what we got. This looks a lot like GMX. Interesting. Here we go. This one's interesting. Is this a GMX clone? It's starting to look like it. This one can be a nice degen play. Unlock and lock base. What, like, farm? Tell us how you feel about the bass, Tom. Rumor has it you're all about it. Nah, I'm not into bass. Oh my goodness. This website's effed up. All about the bass. I know what you meant, but you're going to crawl up my ass for not, you know, that air conditioner thing. I'm going to crawl up your ass. How do you like them apples? Boing flip. Do you earn base over here? Because base doesn't have a token. Antivirus. Oh, this is so corny. About that. Oh, version 3. ETH base. There's no base token. I mean, they must call their own token base. I don't think I have any money over here, do I? This one interests me because they're looking a lot like I wonder if you earn protocol fees. I don't care about bridging. Converse base. What? Concentrating with algebra tech. They use a TWAP oracle, a volatility on chain, blah blah blah. This docs is pretty sloppy. All right. Well, I got my eye on you, Bass. All about the bass. All about the bass. Beefy, Moonwell, Compound, Magnet, Magnate, Lending, Alien Base, Overnight Finance, CDP. It's on 7 chains. Friend.tech, Balancer, Uniswap, Velocimeter. It's going to be interesting how all these layer 2s, Arbitrum, ZK Sync, Optimism, Base, Shibarium, Tron, man. What is going on at Tron? They're number 2 in TVL with 43 billion. You heard me right. Billion with the B in stable coins. Not too far behind Ethereum. Binance at someone explain this to me. Binance has 4 billion in TVL, but 5 billion in stables. That's a head scratcher. Oh, Ethereum has 28 billion and 60. Does the stables not count towards TVL? I don't. They have 66 billion in stables. The song is all about the bass. Ugh. All right. Enough of this nonsense. Let's check Cardano real quick. Man, Cardano above things like Phantom gives me such a boner. Pulse chain. Even the hexagons are starting to jump ship. Oh, base is above Cardano. After a little refresh job, Cardano's fallen down to 15. Thorchain, I don't know what's going on over here, but apparently they got 2 dexes with 200 million. There must be some juicy yield farming over here. Earn. Yeah, this looks pretty cheesy. I don't know. I've mostly heard good things about Thorchain from what I can remember. I don't know shit about it, to be honest. Isn't it like tied to Bitcoin in some way? What is Thorchain? Let's amplify our intelligence, as Invest Answers would say. Rune is an independent blockchain built. Cosmos SDK that will serve as a cross-chain decentralized exchange. It uses an AMM, blah, blah, blah. Native Rune will be a base, blah, 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 blah. To connect, so it's supposed to connect different chains. The chain to connect all chains, the thing Harmony 1 was supposed to do. Thorchain also uses adapted versions of Bancor smart tokens, blah, blah, blah. (2018) problem with DEX is sufficient liquidity. Thorchain is Tendermint. That is Cosmos. consensus, which World Mobile Token also uses. Proof of stake for Sybil resistance. I don't know what that means. As part of the POS element, a system of validators can stake Rune, blah, 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 blah. The project is looking to launch its mainnet at some point. Interesting. I mean, I don't hate it, but it doesn't really excite me at the same time. Metrics. What's their inflation rate? Sounds like you can earn. Circulating supply. Reddit active users, 29. Reddit subscribers, 11,000. That's not good. 498 million. It's cheap. It's a very cheap market cap to TVL. Doesn't seem like a terrible, you know, like a small bag. All-time high, 20 bucks. 90, almost 92% from all-time high. Don't get me wrong, I'm not buying it, but do some research. You might like it. Oh, we need to see what's going on with Caspa and Casper. Toncoin, like where is this what the F is Toncoin? It's number 16. Unas said Leo. Hedera. Internet Computer. Aptos. Chronos. Garbage. Arbitrum. Arbitrum, like I'm looking to get out of that because they've got a lot of supply coming in March of next year. They're basically doubling the supply. Caspa at 47. Algorand just keeps tumbling down. Multiverse. Oh yeah, eGold. Stacks. I got a little Stacks. I forgot I got a little Stacks. I'm interested in Stacks. Data. Rug pull. Decentraland. Phantom. Thorchain at 70. I mean, Thorchain at 70 with a decent amount of TVL. Rocket Pool, if I were to do it all over again, I'd probably do Rocket Pool instead of Lido, but whatever. Frax, I'm a fan of Frax. Casper, where's Mitos been? Casper's 91. Down 13% in the last month. GMX down 27%. GMX would be an interesting play. DYDX, I wouldn't touch that one. I like DYDX, but they got like an insane inflation. All right, Cardano down 14% in the last 30 days, so who am I to judge? Cardano ecosystem analysis. Missouri's bullish Cardano. And so of course Invest answers shit all over it. MinSwap Detherin is the most active DApp. MinSwap, blah blah. MinSwap remains the liquidity king. Stablecoin. I can't wait for Mahen. Indigo liquidation spiked. Yeah. NFTs. Who cares? Melcomeda. Who cares? Blah 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 blah. A lot here. Cardanos are building tool support. So Marlow is a domain specific DSL dish Sucking lips. Aiken is a Cardano smart contract language and toolchain which launched in alpha. Plu-TS is a TypeScript-based smart. Helios is another DSL that compiles to Plutus core. Option is a Python-based. So there's a lot of ways. And Marlowe, and so there's a lot of ways to program smart contracts on Cardano without being all crazy. What's that crap called? Plutus and I forget the name of the language. Midnight, I cannot wait for. WAN chain is a layer 1. We've been talking about WAN chain. World Mobile sidechain. Hydra keeps on ticking. Heads can be used for a variety of use cases. Cardano, blah, blah. Oh, well, here we go. This report was commissioned by Input Output Global. All content was produced independently by the authors and does not necessarily. I don't know what all that means. What's Harmony been up to? Nothing. Oh, we're back above Doge. Interesting. Look at us at number 8. Yeah, we've held up pretty good in this last little bear market. I mean, down 10%, 8% in the last 7 days versus 15% for Doge and 13% for Solana. XRP down 17, BNB down 13, Ethereum only down 10, and Bitcoin down 11. Guys, I mean, it doesn't get any clearer than this, and I don't really think it's going to change. Right now, accumulate. You got, what, September, October, November, December. 4 more months to accumulate, and I think even in the blue year, you can accumulate if you want. I mean, I'm getting it. I've been getting it mostly out of the way right now. So, in 2024, I don't really plan to accumulate. I plan to yield farm. I plan to farm, look for opportunities. Right now, that's mostly, I think, Indigo. I think Liquid's the best opportunity on Cardano right now, but I'm constantly watching the ecosystem, shift funds around, and so this is my DeFi wallet. It's getting a little heavy. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting a little heavy in the DeFi. I still got 36,000 ADA that I can deploy in the DeFi. I got about a quarter of my ADA over on DeFi right now, which is, and I hope to turn this into maybe a 500,000 ADA over the next 12 months. I mean, total, you know what I'm saying? So, but there's risk, and I'm being careful, and I'm being patient, and I'm being cautious. That's why Liquid's been around since like one of the first platforms. Indigo was the first platform, if I remember correctly. So you don't see me going crazy on things like Cherry Swap, freaking LinFi. I mean, LinFi is cool. I don't have a problem with LinFi. Milkomeda is okay, I guess, or Milk. And recently I put some into Spectrum. I'm excited for Spectrum. Small amount, but the whole Rosen Bridge and Ergo, it has the chance to blow up. You don't see me buying a bunch of like crazy altcoins like these people are saying, and they might do well. I don't even want to talk about Snack or Pepe. That's what happens when you buy dumb shit. You get wrecked. My Pepe is worth $540. I'm down 70% on my Pepe. Great purchase, Tom. My Jewel is worth $118. So many mistakes were made in Jewel. I am not making those mistakes again. And I didn't need Drake on Digital to remind me of that, though it was a good reminder. I will not be making those mistakes again. How much can I get from my hero over there? I'm just holding out. Hopefully, I'd like to see Jewel make some kind of a rebound in the next bull market and get a little cash. You know what I'm saying? So if I can end up, it's whatever. I'm not crying over that spilt milk. All right, let's see what's going on with Caspa. Matic looking really cheap. I don't hate Matic and Solana's buys right now for the next bull run. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I would be just as bullish Solana as I am Cardano. I think Cardano has a lot better developers, a lot better team, a lot better scientists, a lot better everything. But it's really slow moving. And it's taking time to get this stuff up and running. So hopefully they can pull it together big time in the next 12 months for the next bull run and we can eat big. But Solana, it's already fast. There's already a lot of projects over there. There's some good partnerships and apparently there's some good tech out there. Matic, a lot of good partnerships. So I think they're all going to eat in the next bull run. Polkadot, I'm not sure. I'm rooting for Polkadot, but meh. Caspa, well, Caspa's still doing really well. Caspa and Ergo, I'm a fan of both, but it's impossible to buy. I wonder how Dogecoin Millionaire bought it. Harmony 1, no, below a penny. That's what it's doing. Jewel took a major dump. Yeah, good thing I didn't. You probably like. Are you still like going into that well, trying to buy it, thinking it's gonna go up? Please, I implore you, I beg of you, forget that project. Are you still running your heroes? I mean, I'm not gonna complain if I can go over there one day in the bull run and pull some money out. But I barely give that garbage a second thought. Joel bound for a comeback. You've been Jason's. I just ran out. You're here. Oh yeah. Too much work, bro. Too much work. You're just kidding. All right, I guess let's see what's happened on Twitter. Oh, it's 7:57 a.m. We're gonna have to do this. We don't have to do it quickly. I actually worked this weekend. The thyroid gut connection. I have been spending a lot of time on gut health. Gut health and thyroid health are connected. My thyroid, my T4 was good. I told that mofo I wanted my T3 tested, and he looked at me a little funny. Well, we can order it. %70 of the immune system is in the gut. Leaky gut, blah, 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 blah. Chronic inflammation. On the flip side, it's hard. Like, I need this guy to, how do I get this guy to coach me on fixing my gut health? This guy's a G, man. I want my, I might get apply today. I wonder how much this costs. Yeah, bro, I don't like. I'm gonna fill this out, I think. I know Kurt's over there banging his head in. Tom, you just need to drink kombucha. Oh, I can see Kurt right now. Tom, you just need to drink kombucha. Who wants to see a tech talk where we get that Big Pay is supposed to have another interview with Charles. I'm looking forward to that. That guy is not stealing my identity. This guy is all over YouTube. This guy is, bro, this guy is not stealing my identity. He's got 19K followers, and he seems to really know what he's talking about, though he looks kind of young. I just want to make sure my gut health right now, man. I think, I'm going to keep drinking Keeper, apple cider vinegar, taking sodium butyrate for now. Richard Hart isn't going to rug everyone. That bro, oh my goodness. You know what? I'm through with you, as Larry David would say. Riser censorship on YouTube, severe consequences. Medical misinformation, prevention, treatment, denial. Prevent. It's all around COVID. Apparently, a new, more lockdowns are coming, and dude, there's so much conspiracy theory insanity. New variant of COVID, we're gonna lock us down again, and I don't even plan on getting vaccinated again. How do you know your gut health is bad? Because of my diet's been so bad. I have a lot of inflammation problems. I didn't eat a lot of things for good gut health, all the good things. I don't think it's terrible, but with the whole celiac and all that, I'm just trying to, it's one thing that I think is the core that can cause a lot of problems. And I don't know. I would love to know where my gut health is, to be quite honest. A few weeks ago, I heard a lot of people say, wow, everyone is bearish on altcoins. Must be a good time to buy. I think it was. Most altcoins are down 10 to 20% since then. Okay. Heard people saying the same thing this week again. Yeah, I think it's a good time to buy again. People will buy the dip all the way down. That's, and that, I wonder what it sounds like he doesn't believe in DCA. But that's what you do. When it's cheap, you buy. If it gets cheaper, you buy. If it gets cheaper, you buy it all the way down. When are you supposed to? Are you supposed to wait until it hits the bottom? I get it. And you're so sure the bottom isn't in. You might be right. All the way down. Me too, Kurt. I will buy it all the way down. All the way down. You're a lump sum boy now? Hell yeah. I mean, you don't have to be lump sum here and there, right? I'm a bit of both. I'm more like DCA on steroids. Is invest. I lump sum a lot when it's cheap. I don't necessarily lump sum at all, but I lump sum a lot when it's cheap, and I'll lump sum a lot more if it gets cheaper. Things like that. You didn't drop 100 grand. Yeah, there's no edge one way or the other, so you can't go wrong one way or the other. My main point was, everyone says DCA because it makes them sound like they're a financial advisor not giving financial advice, because it's a cool thing to say, but there's no edge. And in fact, I think there's more edge to do what we're doing now by a lot when it's cheap. I'm looking at my bank account. I'm going to pay some bills this week and see where we sit. I mean, I'm itching to buy. I have money to buy, but at the same time, it's like, I got a big ass bag of Cardano. I don't even know. The problem is, I don't know what to buy. How much Cardano is enough Cardano? Well, I mean, you buy $500 worth. That's another 1,500 Cardano. That adds up. Never enough. Yeah. Until I have 1,000,000 Cardano, I'll never be satisfied. But chilling at like 250,000 Cardano. Could you imagine if I don't think Cardano is going to $10 this bull market. You want realistic price targets for everything? I'm gonna get off the mic because I got to get to work. But here you go. One last final read the tea leaves gem for you. I think we're gonna be lucky for the total crypto market cap to double. In fact, 4.5 trillion. Somewhere between 4.5 trillion. The last crypto market cap peaked at 3 trillion. We're going to be lucky to get to 4.5 trillion. 6 trillion is kind of where it's just going to magically double. I don't know, maybe. But 4.5 trillion, the Bitcoin ETF is the curveball. We'll have to see how that plays out. But even if we double a 6 trillion market cap, do the math. You're looking at roughly $140,000 Bitcoin and a $6 Cardano at their peaks, right? So, and realistically, it might be a $4.5 trillion market cap. You're looking at like $100,000 to $110,000 Bitcoin and a $4.5 Cardano. Either way, this is the Bible. We're selling right around. I'll be selling probably the end of October just to play it safe. When I look at it, rightly or wrongly, it's 3%, something I can live on. Yeah. I don't know. That was kind of a big book I would talk in the last bull run, just living off staking rewards. But I don't know that narrative plays out long term. We'll have to see. Like if you're only earning 1% in 10 years, well, if Cardano's, $40 a coin and you own it, maybe it will work out. But for me, it's mostly about, my book is buy when it's cheap, buy in the green cycle and the orange cycle for the most part. Start buying at the end of the orange and accumulate your nuts off in the green right now where we are. And then the blue, sit back and relax. And in the red, prepare to sell. And that's why if you're accumulating here, you're accumulating Cardano that you stake and earn more Cardano, right? So you're accumulating and staking and compounding, accumulating, staking and compounding, accumulating, doing some DeFi and growing, right? So that's what I've been doing. It's been boring for the last, I've been heavy DeFi farming now for what? I don't know, 6 to 12 months. It's been boring and we got another 6 months easy, right? Just accumulate, accumulate, and accumulate. And it's sad. It's sad that only 4 people in the house, only 4 people in the house. I'm giving some of the best alpha, non-financial advice, crypto in all of the cryptoverse. Velez is a lump sum buyer also. Yeah, hell yeah. I go by specific number of tokens. Get the oil out, chug. Ricky, another day of Ricky. He must be studying for his Google help desk. All right, everyone. That's my time. You've been great. This video gets to 10 likes. There's some stuff I want to react to. I don't remember what any of it is, though. We can react. The Drake. I don't know. Anyway.